Hi, I'm Brina.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And we're Mighty Moms. To Owen and Tad, who are both on the autism spectrum.
We're going to share real, honest content and experiences
about what it's like to be a mom of a kiddo on the autism spectrum.
Between the two of us, there is nothing we haven't experienced.
We don't hold back, and neither should you.
Here we go.
Welcome to Mighty Moms Podcast, episode 31, which is getting on up there.
We are.
We got some content. Go check us out on all of our podcast platforms. You can watch all 31 episodes on our YouTube channel. It's great because you can see us as well.
Yeah, and then
because we make a lot of facial expressions.
Apple Podcasts and Spotify and there's a couple others. You might move your drink. So that's what happened last week with the camera. It was focusing on a corner of that. And so it would. That's what it was.
Are you serious?
When
that's funny.
Looked into
I didn't even think about that.
So I'm like, well, we'll have to have our table cleared because it's really trying to zoom in. But so we're excited. We got a lot going on. It's time change and it's kicking me. I don't know why.
Time moved forward last night.
Our Sunday was hard because it was the first day.
Yes. And it made it really hard for us for Owen's bedtime last night because he didn't want to go to bed.
Yes.
And we're like, but in the morning, you're going to wish you would have.
Yes.
And nope, he woke up just like he always does.
Yeah.
He was ready to go.
I want you, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but will you talk about a little bit what Owen's taking right now and you're seeing?
I meant to text you, so I'd really like to wait until we have more
days on it. Okay, that's
data.
okay.
So we started a series of 2 new medications based on some articles that we had read and we took to his pediatrician, and whenever we've got a couple weeks under our belt, I'll go over some of the things that we've noticed.
The exciting thing is you've already seen improvement in, as far as babbling and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. We'll talk about that once you get about a month under your belt.
Yeah, and I just talked to a mom about something similar, not similar, but another protocol that we've mentioned several times on here. This morning in the clinic at the Owen Academy, talked to a mom about getting on her kids and her entire family on a parasite cleanse. Oh, yeah. So, that's my answer to everything.
Yeah. I believe it too. We've talked about it multiple times, and I send Brina these. I see some wild stuff on Instagram on the parasites, and it makes me think.
It's like all that's in my algorithm is like parasitic. Like it's a fun time on my news feed because it's like parasites and conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I know.
Usually to do with health related things, but vaccine topics.
Oh yeah, that's a big topic right now, and I'm not anti-vaccine by all means.
Same,
but I have a child that was injured by them.
Yep,
and he has the diagnosis of
vaccine
injury. Well, it's like adverse reaction to bacterial vaccines, adverse reaction to viral. Both of them through his immunologist. We did 9 rounds of IVIGs just to get his immune system back where it was supposed to be, and that was hard on his body.
And so I'm not going to be the most educated person to talk about vaccines, and I'm not going to act like I am. But since you brought it up,
but anyway,
and we won't talk about this the whole time. But
just a second, keep going.
We won't talk about this the whole time, but Dee Dee's stepping away real quick for a technical difficulty. But, when people voice their opinions so strongly about the vaccine, but they don't stop to consider that there are parents out here who are living sometimes a nightmare due to vaccine, but then they're so strongly opinionated about, it wasn't because of the vaccine. I'm sorry. Do you know my child's medical chart? Do you know their medical history? And it's so discouraging whenever you see someone that you respect in the community, and then they take to social media about just being so like people are just ignorant.
Well, and to take it
And
back,
I'm like,
I can go
literally
back.
for the last 6.5 years, I've been researching, and I have been having to alter, our families had to alter our lifestyle because of vaccine injuries. And it doesn't mean that I'm anti-vaccine. I think that they're brilliant, but I read something that said that there are millions of viruses in the world, but the only ones that we're terrified of are the ones that we have vaccines for.
Yeah.
So
Like the measles.
if people can't open their eyes and see how controlling that is,
I think
pharmaceutical companies have been around for 175 years and haven't cured one thing.
Right. I know.
We just read that too.
I do have to say, like, back in 2010 or 11, when we got that diagnosis of adverse reactions, I didn't know. Tad had his first MMR, and that's when he was already so sick prior to that, and then got his MMR, and his immunologist literally said, if he gets another booster, it will kill him. Like, you cannot do it.
Yeah.
And I was so concerned, like, I didn't know at the time. I was so concerned, like, oh my gosh, well, what if he gets the measles? I had said that to the,
Sure.
And he's like, do you know that his measles titers are in the 300s? He's never processed it. Like,
That's
it
crazy.
will always be in the 300s. We literally have to work to get them down.
Wow.
And to get them down to where they should be, because he cannot get them out of his system.
Yeah.
And not to say the aluminum and everything, all the things adding up toxin-wise that are in the vaccines.
Yeah.
But I remember telling people what this immunologist told us, and they look at me like, that's weird. That's wrong. Like, I don't believe it. Like,
And
I'm
you're like, what?
a doctor said it.
So
like,
literally
I'm
a
not-
physician.
Literally thought,
It's-
I felt like I was
Yeah.
on my own.
And here's my thing, like, have your opinion about it for your family.
Yeah, if you want to.
But you're not going to have an opinion about my medical choices
Yeah.
for myself and my family.
Right.
Because it doesn't have anything to do with you.
Right.
If
And
if your vaccines work the way they're supposed to work, then it shouldn't matter if I get a vaccine or not, or if my child gets a vaccine or not. And my children are fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
If I had a child now,
much too.
if I had a child now, if I had a new baby, would it be? Probably not. Or I would be very selective about the vaccines that they did get, because I watched my child get a vaccine and come home and literally was never the same.
Yeah.
So you go through that and then you send me your opinions about.
And I would
vaccination.
I would have mothers reach out, my own family reach out about like asking me my opinion on the vaccination schedule, and I would just be like, listen, I'm not against vaccinations,
No.
but I am against giving them 50 vaccinations in one set. I'm going over.
Just
but
don't
still,
don't treat me like I'm an idiot.
I encouraged everybody
That
to
one's
go.
messed up too.
It's just because they charge too long.
So
They're either not charged
I
or they're
know.
charged long.
That's funny. Something else popped up at the top, but I don't know. That little reacher is just the coolest thing ever.
So, but what I encouraged them was just get to a pediatrician that believes in separating them out.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have them by their 2. You don't have to have them by the time they're in kindergarten. You can.
And I read something about the first day that a baby is born, they're getting the Hep B vaccine, which is sexually transmitted. So tell me why.
There's no
There's
reason.
a need.
There's no reason.
When they're less
like,
than
they
24
could-
hours
they
for
could
them to get a
test-
vaccine for a sexually transmitted disease.
I understand if the mom's positive.
Yeah.
Then that baby needs it. But
Yeah.
other than that,
I wasn't. Were you?
No.
But my kids got them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay.
And I think about that. Tad got his, and he was in the hospital for 12 days on IV antibiotics. So, like, that's a big deal. Don't give immunizations on antibiotics. There's multiple times when he was given vaccines and was sick.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't know at the time.
We didn't know. You wouldn't.
I
and
just
you
was
can't,
trying to like get him in him. Or he can't get whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Pertussis or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just literally just trying to survive. And anyway, so that's where I'm posting about. I'm happy that RFK is looking into the vaccine schedule, going to really dissect each and every one of
What
those
blows
vaccines.
my mind is that anybody wouldn't be happy about that.
I know.
Why would you not?
There's people that aren't.
Just like, why would you not want all of our finances to be looked at
exactly
and shaken up and take out all that? Why?
I don't know.
I just
think
like
it's
people
just,
are
like
have
change.
this
Maybe I don't
like
know.
herd mentality. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw where something got defunded and it was a grant for $600,000 to a university, and I can't remember which one, for the study of menstrual cycles in transgender males.
Oh Lord.
And I thought $600,000
It's crazy
for something that people are opting into.
Yeah, it's crazy
To
it's
change
crazy.
their sexual orientation, and we need funding for cures for autism.
Absolutely.
And yes, I said cures for autism.
Because we believe there will be.
Yeah.
As will cancer.
And we want there to be, because autism isn't fun for everybody.
No.
So
That's another thing where we get pushed back on trying to fix our child like they need to be fixed. They do. They need there's parts of their bodies that aren't functioning like a typical child's body would function, and we want to be able to help them function normally. And if that's like something that you're giving Owen may help, then why not? Why would you not do it? As long as it's safe and it's not. These are all safe products that we try.
yeah. Well, there's
like,
a difference in trying a supplement or even a prescription medication versus a vaccine or something.
Yeah.
A shot that's got all kinds of additives in it that there's no need for them to even be in there.
Right.
Anyway,
We could go on about that. But so, needless to say, we're going to have a Mighty Moms Autism Conference. I know y'all have heard about it. We've talked about it over and over and over and over. But we're going to continue to talk about it because it's so important to us. And we're going to have some really, really great speakers there.
super excited about our speaker lineup.
We talked about Chip Paul. He came on the show. Go back and look at episode 29.
Yeah.
And you'll learn more about what he's going to talk about on there. I'm very anxious to hear a lot more
I know.
about that. So
I was just talking to a mom about the parasite cleanse this morning and coming to the conference, and the dad was there too. They were dropping their kiddo off for therapy, and I was like, I looked at her and was telling her to come, and then I was like, I don't know why I'm just looking at her. It's open for all autism parents, not just moms.
that's right. It's mom,
and
dads,
the dad is
grandparents.
like so into researching. They both are, but the mom she has recently been going through testing for autoimmune stuff.
Oh, wow.
Surprise, surprise, because that is like moms with autoimmune issues almost go hand in hand with kids on the spectrum. But I mean, honestly, like I just know so many women anyway that like around age 30 start having issues with like autoimmune stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so Chip will talk about that. And literally, if you follow his protocol, you can reverse your autoimmune symptoms. And that is for educational purposes only. I'm not making any claims, but I'm just saying. So we heard that, you can reverse diabetes. You can lower a lot of the symptoms of autism.
Yeah.
And characteristics of autism, like the behaviors, the unwanted behaviors and the unwanted, things of autism that he can help with through parasite cleanses and deworming and all those things, but he starts by doing his bioresonance scan.
Yes, and what's exciting is I believe they're going to be giving away as a door prize some a scan or some scans.
That's awesome.
So
$200 or $250 value, something like that.
Something like that. So those are huge.
And it takes about 15 minutes to do one, and you just wear headphones that feel similar to this and hold the little thing in your hand, and it scans your body and tells you like kind of what's going on. It tells you.
I encourage you, if you do a scan, and he doesn't ask you about your past at all, like medical.
No.
But that's when I was blown away. Like he found all the things I already knew about through my doctor, different
just by
issues.
doing that scan.
Yeah. And how to fix them instead of, oh, well, here's a prescription that'll help you with your thyroid, or no, you need to do this because that's why your that's what,
like, let's restart the thyroid.
Let's get rid of the parasite that is attacking your
thyroid.
Hormones. And
because I'm telling you, everything goes back to parasites. Everybody needs to be on a parasite cleanse. I feel like one day we'll have a little snippet commercial, and you will like go and take out all the times I mentioned parasite cleanse.
Parasites.
And just be like, parasites. Everybody needs to do a cleanse.
Yeah, I believe it. It doesn't hurt your body to do it at all.
No.
I mean, if anything, it definitely, you're going to feel so much better.
And I will say, I recently found, and I may have mentioned this before, but we were talking about getting our kids on a parasite cleanse that they don't have a hard time taking because
swallowing the tablet.
Either the smell or the and it's like you can't get the water in your mouth fast enough when you're taking it.
It's a tablet, so it kind of like gets hung on the back of your throat. And you're like, get it down.
It's so gross.
But once it's down, you're good.
But that's what Chip said. Hey, it's literally killing parasites that have been in your body for years.
Why would you?
It's not going to taste good. It's not going to smell good. But when you have a 10-year-old nonverbal autistic kid like Owen, 9.5, I'm aging him. But yeah, he's not going to take that. So there's a brand called Silver Fern.
Yeah.
And we are not affiliates with it. Maybe we should be. But they have a product, and it comes in a little jug, and you just take a teaspoon of it a day. It's liquid. And I don't know how, but it just tastes like water.
Yeah.
It's a little denser. It's a heavier,
It's kind of like I know what you're talking about. I have products that are like that.
Yeah, but it just tastes like water. And we have a heavy metal detox spray from TRS. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's a little blue bottle,
like
but the company,
spray.
Yes, it's just like that, but it's just a different company, and it tastes like water.
Yeah,
yeah. And I'm in the group on Facebook, and someone had just started it, and they were like, "I'm pretty sure I got gypped out of my money because they're like $80 a bottle because this just tastes like water because it does. It just tastes like water." So Owen will also let me spray that in his mouth. Yeah, so. I've been wanting to start him back on one, but since we just started that new medicine, I'm kind of waiting because I want to see what works, and be able to tell, like if we're experiencing these good changes in his behavior, what's it from?
Yeah.
Right. Not know. Cause that's my biggest thing is I do that to myself. I'll be on so many supplements that I don't know which one is helping me.
I went into the health food store this morning and I was like, I really been looking for this product. I want to go ahead and get it. And I was like, I just started another one, like a different, and I want to make sure that it's not making me feel bad. I got to really.
I cleaned out my medicine cabinet on Friday. I was home. I worked from home, and that afternoon I started cleaning out my medicine cabinet, and it looks like a store.
Yes.
Because I have.
You should see our pantry.
If I'll read a product and it'll be like, oh, you can order one for $50
or three
or six for $99. And of course I'm going to order the 6. So you open my cabinet and it's just like 6 of these bottles, 6 of these. It's ridiculous.
I know.
It's bad.
But I have realized the Benieve, like I understand I'm going to stock up on that.
I did the coffee this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
How
just half a stick.
Yeah.
So they have the ones where you can get the caffeine and then the non-caffeinated.
Yeah.
Or there's more
it's
low caffeine.
Yeah.
So the one that I took that one day that I was just like superwoman. And don't get me wrong, I loved the way, but it raised my blood pressure
Yeah.
really high, and I can't do that. I mean, I didn't even check it because I was like, if I check it, people will make me go to the ER because it's probably through the roof. But I was feeling great.
Yeah.
But
And it's a natural caffeine, but still, natural caffeine can be dangerous to those with
so
high
what I
blood
did
pressure.
this morning was I got the
Yeah.
you don't want to I got the Premier protein shakes.
Oh, yeah?
There's 30 grams of protein in it, and I never start my day with a bunch of protein. I
That's
usually just have
important, though.
coffee. I know. So I started my day with the Premier protein shake, and I put half of the coffee packet in there, and then made Ronnie one too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was half of the low calf. And I did not go to Starbucks, and I did not go to Opera House, which I'll probably go to Opera House later today. But but I didn't do that, and I don't feel jittery, but definitely not jittery. But I definitely feel like I have more like focus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a ton more energy because, like I said, I did the one with the low caffeine and only half the packet.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to react the same way I did last time.
So now you kind of know if you can do
probably do a whole packet.
Yeah.
And it didn't really have a lot of coffee flavor in it because I did the vanilla shake. And so I'm thinking I can probably, adding the whole packet will have a little bit more of a coffee flavor and a little bit more energy and focus.
I've seen Eve order like at Opera House a decaf coffee
and then mix it in.
And then you get your coffee
And I like that idea because it's not overly coffee flavored to me, even though it's supposed to be coffee flavored. But and I should have brought the package with me, and maybe we'll do a whole episode talking about our B'nai products because we are affiliates with them. And like we said on the last episode, we will not be affiliates with a product if we have not tried it. It's not tried and true for us.
Right. And works.
And so that power of 3 is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I actually forgot to take that this morning. Oh, because I've been taking it at night. I was like, it's not next to my morning supplements because I did start taking it at night because...
Yeah, I take mine at night because
you still have the effects for a whole day.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it does help calm you.
I do know too, like, Tad, I could tell like he's either getting a sore throat or he's getting like allergies or something. So I gave him one in the morning and we have one at night.
Okay.
Just to get him through it in case he is getting a cold.
Because it has the antioxidants properties in it.
So it could help him if it is a cold kind of.
And I still don't, I'll start taking something, and if I notice like a difference in how I feel, I'll just keep taking it. But like, I don't know. I know that it has the antioxidants in it, and it has the
hops.
The glutathione.
The glutathione, and then the hops is the calming.
Okay.
Or the relaxing.
It says fermented glutathione. What does that mean?
It's just the way the glutathione is produced into that pill.
Okay.
So we used to take glutathione. It was sublingual.
Okay.
And that's what, or Tad's also done like a liposomal, or it's like on the skin.
Oh, really?
What is that? It's not liposomal. Something anyway on
like
the skin.
Like a lotion? Okay.
And I just never saw through blood work. We never saw any help with like that. It increased.
So you stopped doing it?
No, I continued to do it, but I'm anxious to see what his levels are on this next test.
What do you have him test for?
They test his methylation.
Okay.
And
from your holistic,
it's from our pediatrician.
Doctor?
It's a NutriVal, so it does the whole body, his whole system, and it'll do mitochondrial dysfunction. It'll do.
What doctor do you go to for that?
We go to Shine Pediatrics, and I'm excited because I hope she hasn't confirmed because she may have to be out of town on that weekend. But Christine Flagge is going to possibly come and speak at our conference, and she's Tad's MP, which she's so knowledgeable in all the things Tad's ever done, like the PRP, platelets, all the things that we've done to help him, the HBOT, like the hyperbaric oxygen chamber.
Where is she at?
She's in Richardson.
At Shine Pediatrics. I am going to look that up.
He's gone there since he was 8.
And they do all these. Do they specialize? Is it pediatrics that specialize in autism?
No, but
But this doctor is.
their Dr. Nadeau and Nurse Fladge go to every type of
Okay.
conference and trainings, and he was, I don't know if you remember the Dan doctors.
Nurse practitioner. You said Dr. Nadeau and, sorry, I'm taking notes.
Christine Flage.
Okay. Thank you.
And I hope she gets to come because she is a wealth of knowledge on, and I wanted her to talk about vaccinations, safety and vaccinations, so it can help our autism moms understand. And they do vaccinate in their clinic.
Yeah.
But their vaccinations do not have aluminum. They do not have a lot of preservatives in them. They get theirs separately.
Where
and
do
that's
they get
possible.
them? Like, I guess, and I guess I don't understand, like, why everybody doesn't do that. Why would you not?
Let me tell you why.
Not want.
It's because doctors get kickbacks off the
I
ones
know.
that are given from, let's just say, Pfizer.
Yeah.
And the ones that they do get that are produced without the certain things, preservatives and that in it, I don't believe they get the kickback. They probably have to pay more. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
That's just my,
crazy.
I can't confirm that, but that's just
Your theory.
My theory on it. And it makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
So
I'm going to look her
I hope
up.
she gets to come. And so basically Dr. Nadeau's his pediatrician. We go meet with him. He tells us, okay, we've done a Nutrival and stool testing 2 times a year up until he was 15. Now we're down to one time a year for those. And so, or any other testing he does for him, like he does his thyroid and his, like a normal CBC. Is it CBC?
Yeah.
Yeah. And lipid testing. I mean, and anything else, like if we have any issues that we're experiencing, he's very knowledgeable into what we should try. But everything we've ever done for him through Dr. Nadeau is through testing. It's not just, hey, you just try this. Hey, try this. I try this. No, I'm going to test and see if his folinic acid's low. Because
I just need you to go with me and teach me all the.
If that's the case, then yeah, we need a supplement. Well, he does test that on the Nutrival, and we have supplemented throughout the years with folinic acid. Mm-hmm. So, but we haven't recently, so it must have. And he wants your body to naturally start producing it and,
on its own.
Yeah, and absorbing it through foods that we eat on its own. So,
what foods have that in it? Do you know? Or okay. So he just put Tad on a supplement for it until he
was
didn't
on a
need
supplement, I would say, for 3 years of folinic acid.
Oh, really?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I have to not to totally change the subject, but I do want to mention this because it's tomorrow.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, tomorrow and Wednesday at the Choctaw Nation headquarters, the Owen Alert Act team leader, who is Kim Rogers.
Yeah.
And I will come out there too. We'll be just outside of the Roots Cafe, inside the building, past reception, where they have the highest foot traffic.
Yeah.
From 11 to 1, to be set up to get signatures for petition.
Yes.
For our petition for the Owen Alert Act. So
awesome.
Choctaw's approved, and she already went out
time,
there.
All day or?
Just 11 to 1.
11 to 1 on,
I think.
Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah. Tomorrow and Wednesday.
So 11 to 1 at Choctaw Nation headquarters in Durant, Oklahoma. All the Choctaw peeps out there, be sure you sign that. I'm going to start texting people.
I'm sorry, I'm making notes. Like I'm not like over here just, shopping on Amazon maybe, but I'm making notes for, cause I'll forget by the time I get out of here. So the Owen Alert. So, and we talked about it last podcast. Mm-hmm. So there's a petition out. It's called the Owen Alert Act petition, and you can go to change.org and find it, or you can look on any of our Facebook pages. We've shared it, but it's the change.org petition will go to Congress with our plea basically to Congress for them to put in something in place for children on the autism spectrum when they go missing. And so anyway, that's what that's for.
It's like the Amber Alert, but for autism children and hopefully adults that go missing. They are able to launch that immediately, so they don't have to wait a certain amount of time. Or I don't know if Amber Alert has to wait a certain amount of time. I don't think so, and plus it helps the law enforcement and first responders know how to approach and search for the missing child.
Yeah. And look near bodies of water and start looking immediately. And it will go out to neighbors, so it's not just law enforcement looking. Because if I see one and I'm like, oh my gosh, if that was like anywhere close to me at all where there was an autistic kid, I would go myself.
I know. Yeah.
Like I'd put my mud boots on and I'd be out there.
Absolutely.
Because, your heart just aches when you see, in Michigan or whatever, they're just like states away where you can't get there and help physically, but
I know.
You just wish there was something you could do.
Missing and down towards Dallas area.
Yeah, I think it was like Midland, Texas. Was it Midland?
Was it Midland?
Let me look. It's in your stories.
I think it's Rowlett, Texas.
Rowlett, you're right.
Down Dallas area.
Yeah. Rowlett.
But he's missing. I haven't heard an update on him.
I know, that's so sad. And he was older, probably
14 maybe.
Was he really?
I think so.
Okay.
I think he was 14.
A teenager.
Anyway, I hate that. So, Bubba
commented on our thing and tagged the conference.
This time?
Yeah, this time.
Thank you, Bubba.
I thought it was last time too, but I was like, no, that's the shirt I'm wearing right now. That's me.
Oh, yeah.
It's live.
Oh, that's true. I didn't look at that.
That's funny.
So our autism conference, like we said, is going to have many speakers, 2 Mighty Moms that are going to speak, which those are very touching every time. I'm anxious to see Paige Smith.
Yes.
She's going to speak. Yeah. She's a newly diagnosed autism mom, and she's got a Facebook page, Growing Together. Y'all need to check that out and go like her page. And then Lindsay May is one of our Tulsa autism moms.
I'm so excited about that.
And I talked to her this morning, and she was telling me, she was like wanting to know the time she was going to speak, and she's just got a ball of energy and positive energy.
And we met them last year at the autism conference.
Yeah.
And it's Saturday, April 26th from 10 to 12. And the link is on our Facebook page, I know, for you to sign up. It's $25 to attend. And the tickets are available on Eventbrite. And if anybody's out there and they don't have the money for a ticket, we don't want you to not be able to attend.
Us, please.
We've had people
privately
sponsor.
Yeah, we have people sponsoring tickets.
Yeah, so don't not come because of the ticket cost. And some people might have they want to bring their mom and their aunt who help with their kid or whatever. I mean, that adds up.
Yeah,
$75 for 3 people. So, which is it's a great price for all the knowledge and just the information, and it helps us be able to even do the
conference.
The conference, because obviously it costs money to put it on. But yeah, if there's anybody out there who can't come because of the cost, then just like Dee Dee said, send us a private message and we will get it covered for you.
Absolutely. And that shout out to People First Industries. They're going to supply the food for lunch. So I'm excited.
Yeah. They have the cutest little cafe on Main Street, Integration Station. And they're going to do sandwiches and chips for us. So, and fruit. I think.
Yeah. So we're excited about that.
I need to confirm that. Let me put that on my to-do list.
And then we're still looking for sponsors. Work Ready to Rent. Thank you for your sponsorship.
Yes.
They're the only ones that have sponsored so far as giving a monetary donation.
Yeah.
And those, of course, help tremendously for Mighty Moms podcast, helps us give back to our community. And if you want to know the sponsorship packages, they're on our website, and on the Mighty Moms podcast website, and we'll share with that. We also have gotten numerous donations for door prizes, and we're still looking for more because I want every mom in there to leave with something.
I know, me too. I was just thinking that, gosh, we almost have
like
something.
Oprah, everybody get
We
one.
almost have
Everybody
something
get-
for everybody. And maybe there's a business out there that could donate something where it's something for everybody.
That'd be cool.
And I talked to Haley Ratliff
Yeah.
of Rest Wellness and Massage, and I think there was another person that's also there. So far, we've got 2 massages donated.
Yeah, 2
and then
massages donated, and then Jennifer Steen, she's going to set up her table,
well, and Haley said she would too.
and I hoped Haley would too. So we'll
she
have
said she'd
2.
set up a chair.
We'll have a chair and a table, and you can pay by the minute for a massage.
And you
I'm
can go
gonna be
get
doing
it
that.
done during
during the conference.
conference
you
because
can
you
still
can still
listen.
hear, just like with Chip and Cindy.
You can do the bioscan during the conference.
They'll be set up to do the bioresonance scanning, and it's all like one large room, and
It's very casual, so it's
yeah,
not
and
like
so you can get your scan, you can get a massage, all while hearing,
Yeah.
the information that's coming
Yeah.
in. And I'm going to get to speak this year too. How long do I have? How long of a
I
spot?
think it was 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is.
I need to write that speech.
There is also 2 massages are going to be given away, some bioscans, maybe 1 or 2, I can't remember. I know Night Family Chiropractic is giving away something. It could be a chiropractic session. I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed with them. Kristen, who's over the Peyton Project, is doing a hair cut and color, which is cool.
Nice.
So we're just kind of looking for spa.
I think it's so much easier for businesses, especially if they do a service,
Yeah, it's
to
like-
give something away.
Yeah.
And we need to, if you're a local restaurant in the Texoma
That would be
area,
cool to do like a dinner.
we really need, you know what we need to do on a day where it's really beautiful outside like this? Just go in our Mighty Moms gear, me and you together,
Yeah.
and just go door to door.
If y'all see us coming, don't run.
If you see two dark-haired chicks
Yeah,
in their
here we
Mighty
come.
Mom stuff, that's us. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to come hit you up.
I think that's the, and then also
We
like
should do that on a
boutique
Monday or
shops.
something.
Boutique
gift
shops, like a
certificate.
gift certificate
Oh my
to come
gosh.
shop in your
$30,
store.
whatever,
Yeah.
you know. And as a boutique owner, every time I gave a gift certificate, so typically in retail, you do what's called keystoning when you price your products. So if something costs you $10, when you keystone it, you double times 10%.
Yeah.
And that helps cover whatever you had to pay for shipping. So if I bought a product for $10, I'm trying to sell it for, say, $22.50 or $22.
Yeah.
To cover, to make a profit, right? So every time I would give a gift card, I would always think, if I'm thinking I might give 50, I might give 100 because that's actually only $50
Yeah.
worth of product.
I love that.
So
yeah.
that's something to take into consideration too.
But it also will give, the moms that maybe have never been in these stores incentive to go to these
Yeah.
stores and then keep them coming back.
For sure. And I will tell you, a lot of moms who are raising kids on the spectrum, they just don't do anything for themselves, and they certainly don't spend extra money on themselves
Right.
because we have so many more costs associated with our children than a neurotypical
Yeah.
child.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of costs that people don't realize, and so we just
yeah.
aren't spending a lot of extra money on ourselves, and we're not going
Yeah.
to. And I think, like Dee Dee and I have been at it for a while, and we've gotten a routine down, and we know we have to do self-care. And
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we make sure we get, a regular massage or adjustment or workout or whatever because we know we need it. But
Yeah.
a lot of these moms, especially of the little ones, they're still in that
Yeah. Trauma phase.
Yeah. And you're not doing any self-care. You're just surviving.
Yeah. And the last thing you want
I
to do.
can't wait to give the gifts away.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't
know.
wait. And I
Even
do hope
if it's
everybody.
a gift of, I don't know. I just think I think people can get pretty crafty and
Yes.
and just
Yeah.
I just hope everybody there gets something to take
I have all
home.
the stuff in my car. I bought some stuff like spa stuff on Amazon, and I'm gonna go get some cute baskets and put
Yeah.
it in gift baskets, and then put some massage gift certificates
Yeah.
with them or whatever.
I think that's great. That's from the
we
Owen Academy, though.
That's from the
Yeah.
Owen Academy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely need to have a day where we just pound the pavement
Yeah.
like old days and
I'm
go door
down
to
with
door.
that.
I think we should.
we'll just do it next Monday if it's nice.
Yeah. Some places are closed on Mondays though.
Oh yeah.
Boutiques and stuff.
Let's do
We'll pick another day.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But
we won't say it on air when we're going to do it because we might have some
right.
stalkers. You don't know.
That's right.
Just kidding. We totally don't have stalkers that we know of.
Or they might close down because they don't want to see us.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Great. There comes Brina and Dee Dee.
Here they come again, wanting money. And I do feel like I'm constantly asking for money.
I know.
But it's not like it's money that... It's
not
money,
going in our
it's not
pocket.
going in my pocket. So, but it's worth it. It's a...
Well, and I think the thing, just like we were talking about the petition, you know, when people go on to sign the petition, it gives you the option to give money.
Yeah,
and,
give $1 or
yeah,
something.
and most people don't. And that I totally, hey, I just want the signature. But then I noticed that some people do, and I thought, you know, if everybody gave $1,
Yeah,
we'd
you'd
have
have
over
$1,000
$1,000 right now.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, for what we're trying to do is get donations to give away to these moms. And if everybody just kind of saw that vision and understood what we were trying to do, we really might have a giveaway for everybody.
I hope so. That's my goal. I hope I hope that they all get
And
something.
we've only got like 6 weeks left.
It's getting down to the...
I'm excited.
Also, we have vendor tables available. I think we have a total of 6 vendor tables and only 2
are taken.
Yep.
So if you have anything you want to promote at our conference, you know, it's a pretty I mean, even a boutique I think would be so cute.
I think so too.
I
yeah.
was even thinking today, this sweatshirt
That would be so cute to sell
How cute
there.
would this be? And I got this at Durant Mercantile, Amber Foster's store.
It's even got I love that.
I know, and it has a band, and it's not like it's oversized, but it's not like you know. But and I like just the little. I don't know.
It's cute.
Just
I like
super
all the
cute.
details
You can be
on there.
comfortable, but still like a little bougie.
Yeah,
But,
I love it.
but I thought
that would
something
sell.
like this, like you could bring 2 of every size in this, and they would probably all get sold.
Yeah.
You know, so like think about that. Like if you're a boutique owner, you could do these and some tumblers that say maybe like Tired Mama or something. You know, like
Yeah, Tired Mama.
whatever. They're all going to resonate with
Yes.
things like that. And I just think that
I
would
do
be
want to
such a cool
say
thing.
Deshonda Smith. She donated a good sum amount to, and just out of her pocket.
Oh,
When she,
I saw that. You told me, and we
she
were like, "Do we know this person?"
She got a ticket, and then she
Yeah.
gave a donation. And you do have the option to do that on Eventbrite too. And if you want to be a vendor, you go on Eventbrite and reserve your table
Yeah.
as well. Everything's on Eventbrite.
Yeah.
All the money
But
I
how
want
cool
them to
is
handle all that.
that she just gave a donation?
She did.
Wasn't it like
$250?
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
I hate to say that I don't know her, because I want to say that she helps with the Owen Foundation at volunteering, because her name sounded familiar.
It does sound familiar. I know, that's what I thought too. But then I was like, I think I looked
I
at
can't wait to see you at the conference, by the way.
Yeah. And
when
thank you
come.
for doing that.
Yeah.
And we
So,
may have to give her a shout out, because that's what sponsorships,
it is. And by the way, that $250 almost paid for our renting of the building.
Yeah. So thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
That it becomes kind of stressful whenever we don't have.
Yeah.
Because we have to pay for a lot of things.
What was
to
her
get
last name?
I looked her up on.
Did
I
I
looked
spell
her
that
up
right?
on Facebook, but I couldn't find her.
Well, anyway,
I think
thank
it's
you.
Deshonda Smith.
Oh, okay.
If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. But thank you. That was huge. A huge help.
Yeah.
To know that
It
that's
really
pretty
was.
much paid for.
Was that her?
Where is that from?
I don't know. Oh, Mississippi Valley.
Yeah.
And maybe she's not from here. I don't know. Is she come? I don't know.
She's coming to the conference. So I want to meet you.
What if
And
we
hug
did
your
a
neck.
What if we did a giveaway too for like the person who drove the furthest?
Yeah.
Like,
see?
how could we ask that? Like, we could just say like,
Anybody
where's
25 miles, hold your hand up.
Yeah.
30 miles, hold your
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
the last one with their
Yeah.
hand up gets a
There you go. I like that.
yeah. So
And
we'll
maybe
have
that
some
one's
fun,
yeah. We need
some
to
fun
do
things
like
going on.
Starbucks gift cards and
Yeah.
Opera House gift cards. And I bet like if we just were to walk to these businesses, and we had all of our flyers, that they would be like, sure,
Yeah.
you know.
I hope so.
I mean, we do our Mighty Moms coffee breaks at Opera House every month.
First Saturday of the month.
Yeah, and so the next one for that will be, well, we won't, because
We won't have one in April because that's going to be the 5K. But
technically we still could.
I still want y'all to.
We'll already be there.
Yeah, I still want y'all to show up and we can have some coffee and visit while the race is going on. I say that, but we're going to be so busy.
So instead of in lieu of the Mighty Moms coffee break for April, go ahead and come, but come at 8:00 that morning, because that's the day of our 5K for autism. So definitely come to that. We've got 105 people registered as of this morning. I think it was 103 or 105.
I still got to register.
Tad.
So there's more. I know there's more coming.
I think we said the committee members don't have to. You can just turn in this T-shirt size.
Oh.
I think
Well,
so.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Either way.
I just encourage y'all by the 15th. You have to, if you want a T-shirt for the 5K, you need to make sure you go on Sign
link
up.
I'll give you the website because I have it memorized now. runsignup.com/blazing.
Okay.
And that is where you go to sign up for our 5K on April the 5th. Yes. 5th.
5th. I keep wanting to say 6th too, but it's the 5th.
I know. It's
Last
because,
year was the 6th.
And it's because our conference is on the 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, lots going on.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's
it for today.
For today. Get signed up for all of these things coming up, and
we've talked about vaccines and parasites and 5Ks and the conference.
Yeah,
and
message us some topics if y'all want us to discuss.
Not that we ever have trouble.
We never find
talking,
no.
But still, yeah, any topics that you guys want to talk about, or people that you think would be great guests on our podcast.
Yeah.
And I know that
we're going to start having guests after the April.
I was going to say, after the conference, there's a lot of people that we've met and that we've sent each other on social media, like, oh, we should have this person on the podcast.
I think so too.
And it might have to be virtual, but because some of them don't live around here. But
that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll have it virtual.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Mighty Moms, we're signing off.
Connect with us on our Mighty Moms socials, submit your topic ideas, and share it all.
Follow us at Mighty Moms Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Also, visit our website at mightymomspodcast.com. And remember, together we are a worldwide cult of Mighty Moms.
Listen, my carpets used to be a struggle to keep clean. Between 2 boys and 2 fur babies, I was always cleaning up spills and stains. Then I found Ray at ChemDry. And basically, I've had him on speed dial ever since. So when you need your carpets, furniture, or even hardwood floors cleaned, call or even text ChemDry. Ray will get you all cleaned up. Founded, owned, and operated by nurses, Angels of Care Pediatric Home Health's clients are at the heart of everything they do. Proudly serving the medically fragile community since 2000, Angels of Care offers private duty nursing services, speech, physical, and occupational therapies, and respite care across the nation. We are also happy to announce we have started offering services in Colorado. Please visit angelsofcare.com or call 855-45-ANGEL for more information. Get your halos on.
If you've been in an automobile accident or have vehicle damage, S&L Collision Center is the body shop to call for all your auto body repair needs. Larry Hallmark and family have been in business for many years. They are honest and do exceptional work. I have had all of my vehicles repaired by them and have always been satisfied with their work. So if you're in the need for auto body repair, call S&L Collision Center at 580-924-5958. Blackburn Plumbing and Air provides high-quality plumbing, heating, and air conditioning services in Durant, Oklahoma, and throughout the Texoma region. With a proven track record for getting exceptional results, they are ready to take on even the most challenging plumbing and HVAC issues.
Contact them at 580-775-1779 to schedule your appointment today.
Has your Texoma area kiddo recently been diagnosed with autism? You received an order for ABA therapy but have no idea what ABA therapy is or where to enroll your child to receive ABA therapy? Well, look no further than the Owen Academy. TOA was opened in early 2024 and is owned by a local autism mom who has previous business experience in opening varying categories of clinics in Texas and Oklahoma. But most importantly, she has real-world experience navigating life as an autism mom. The Owen Academy has gone above and beyond to create a beautiful and imaginative environment in their now 2 clinic locations in Durant, Oklahoma, to ensure that their therapy techniques are always child-led and play-based. The Owen Academy is proudly serving many families in Bryan, Atoka, Grayson, and Marshall counties with a goal to always expand when and where there is a need. In addition to their warm and inviting therapy clinics, the Owen Academy has gone the extra mile to ensure the qualifications, compassion, heart, and stamina of their board-certified behavioral analysts and registered behavior technicians. At TOA, we are a family. We would love for you to join us and help us continue to create awareness and compassion for individuals with autism in our community. If you're looking for a career in autism therapy or looking to enroll your child in our therapy services, email us today at info@theowenacademy.com or call 580-706-OWEN. That's 580-706-6936. The Owen Academy, where possibilities are limitless. If you're into building your own pizza, salad, or dessert with the most incredible toppings, look no further than the Corner Crust, a uniquely curated pizza cafe on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Durant, Oklahoma. And if you're not in the mood to build your own pizza, they have all your traditional pizzas on the menu, plus some fun and flavorful options like pickle pizza and Mexican cowboy. Yeehaw! Follow the Corner Crust on Facebook for special events like live music by local featured artists, teen night, motorcycle night, or karaoke night. If we can say one thing about the Corner Crust, it's that they have options, and options make the world go around. Visit the Corner Crust Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., or book your special event by calling
580-380-4290.